Women with these 6 actions want to sleep with you. Women with these 6 actions want to sleep with you.
Hello Everione. Welcome back to the Love and Marriage channel.
The relationship between men and women is always a vast and complex topic with many emotions, actions, and communication signals that are not always clear. Especially in romantic relationships, understanding and identifying the signals from the other person is very important. Sometimes, seemingly simple actions can be a way that a woman expresses special interest or even desires physical closeness. However, often men may not recognize these signs or only understand them in conventional ways. Women, with their sensitive nature and diverse ways of expressing emotions, can send messages very discreetly that men may easily overlook if they are not attentive. So how can we recognize when a woman truly wants physical closeness and wants to take the relationship further? In this article, we will explore the actions, gestures, and signals that women often convey when they have special interest and even want to progress further with you, wanting to share an intimate night. Particularly, we will clarify that these actions are not solely based on words, but also arise from subtle and very special gestures that only when truly perceptive and deeply feeling can men recognize. 1. Hair touching and physical contact. One clear action that women often do when they have special feelings for you is hair touching or physical contact. When a woman smooths her hair or gently arranges her hair in front of you, it indicates that she is trying to attract your attention and create a closer connection. Especially, if during moments of communication, she intentionally makes physical contact like gently touching your shoulder or even a small touch on your hand, that can be a very clear sign of longing for intimacy. These actions show that she not only feels comfortable and close, but also wants to create a physical link to advance towards a deeper bond. 2. Frequent eye contact and smiles. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and in love, a woman's gaze can reveal a lot about her emotions. When a woman looks at you with affectionate eyes that linger and have a hint of dreaminess, that could be a sign that she wants to get close and share deep emotions. Especially if that gaze goes beyond mere observation and shows deep attention to each of your gestures, then it is a clear signal. A smile is also an important factor. When she smiles more than usual, especially when close to you, and that smile is not just a social expression but a gentle, passionate smile, it could be her way of creating a warm and intimate atmosphere. The combination of this meaningful gaze and smile is a sign of wanting to build a romantic relationship and move towards a physical relationship. 3. Trying to stay close to you and finding reasons to make contact. When a woman takes proactive actions like trying to sit near you, standing close to you, or always having a reason to make physical contact like touching your hand, shoulder, or back, that is a signal that she is trying to break down barriers and wants to be intimate with you more. Such gestures are not random. They clearly express a desire for physical closeness. If she actively touches you or sits next to you very naturally, without any hesitation or shyness, it indicates that she feels comfortable and desires a closer relationship. This is a clear sign that you can notice if you pay attention to your surroundings and perceive the changes in her way of communicating. 4. Open gestures and body language. Another clear sign you might notice is her body language becoming more open when she is near you. Women who want to express physical interest often tend to expand their bodies rather than close themselves off. They may casually brush their hair aside, touch areas like their neck or chin, or even gently rub their hand against your body while chatting. Also, pay attention to actions such as when she turns her body towards you, faces you more during conversations, or maintains eye contact throughout your interaction. These gestures indicate that she is highly focused and has a deep interest not only psychologically but also in building a physical connection. 5. Changes in voice and conversation style. When women want to be closer to you, her way of talking and her voice will also change. A woman may start speaking in a softer, more seductive tone. Sometimes, there may be a change in the pace of her speech, which might slow down and carry more meaning. Especially when talking to you, her voice may become warmer, and when she speaks near you, she will express a noticeable interest. She might giggle or create stories full of innuendos, sometimes mixed with light teasing and playful comments. These gestures are not random. They are part of creating a comfortable and intimate environment where she wants you to feel closer. 6. Attraction through clothing and appearance. An essential sign when women want to take the relationship further is the special care they put into dressing and their appearance when meeting you. She may choose sexy outfits that are not overly revealing, outfits that highlight her physical advantages, which she selects only when she is near you. It could also involve meticulous makeup, showing a special interest and a desire to make a strong impression on you. By creating an alluring image, she is sending the message that she wants your attention and aims to create a deeper connection, not just intellectually but also in a physical attraction. This is an action that may not always be immediately recognized, but it is a part of the process of building attractiveness in the relationship. The actions and signals that women convey can be very subtle and diverse, but if you pay close attention, you will notice clear signs when she wants physical closeness and to progress further in the relationship. Gentle gestures, affectionate glances, a proactive approach to creating intimacy, seductive tones of voice, and particularly her care for appearance are all powerful signals that women want to send to the men they are interested in. However, each woman is an individual, and the way they express a desire for closeness will differ. It's important to understand and respect the personal space of the other person, as well as to build a truly emotional and sincere relationship. If you notice these signals, face them delicately and sincerely to establish a deeper emotional connection. Women only feel happy when they receive such compliments from men. Keep that in mind. In the relationship between men and women, compliments are always one of the important means to express affection and care. However, not all compliments can bring joy and happiness to women. In particular, women do not simply want to be praised for their appearance or their personal achievements. Genuine and subtle compliments that recognize their strengths and what they cherish are what truly make them feel happy and comfortable. So, what compliments really make women feel good and meaningful? Let's explore through this article.
Complimenting Intelligenz and Talent.
Women really enjoy being praised for their intellect and abilities. Such compliments not only show respect but also affirm their confidence and capabilities. For women, intelligence and talent are an important part of their identity. When praised for their achievements at work, problem-solving skills, or creativity, women feel recognized and valued. Complimenting intelligence, quickness, or effective work habits not only makes women feel proud but also motivates them to further develop those strengths. These are genuine compliments that make them feel that their contributions and efforts are appreciated. Complimenting independence and self-sufficiency. In modern society, women are increasingly becoming independent and self-sufficient. They build their careers, take care of their families, and play many important roles in society. Therefore, they highly value compliments regarding their independence and self-sufficiency. When a man compliments a woman's ability to take care of herself, it affirms her strength and independence, which boosts her confidence. This compliment not only acknowledges her efforts, but also encourages her to continue developing and pursuing her personal goals. Especially in romantic relationships, when men understand and praise a woman's independence, she feels respected and valued. Complimenting care and thoughtfulness. Women are often distinguished by their ability to care for and be thoughtful toward those around them, especially in family relationships. Acts of daily care, such as cooking a delicious meal, tidying up the house, or taking care of children, are things women do willingly and with affection. However, they are not always recognized by others. Compliments regarding their thoughtfulness and attention to detail make women feel that their efforts are appreciated. Being praised by men for their care and attention not only makes them feel happy but also deepens their love for these tasks, creating a bond and affection within the family. Praising beauty and charm in a subtle way. Beauty is something that women always take pride in and wish to be recognized by others, but not all compliments about appearance make them feel satisfied. Women appreciate being complimented on their beauty in a subtle manner, avoiding hollow or overly simplistic flattery. Compliments like "you look beautiful when you smile," "your beauty makes me feel at peace," or "your allure lies not only in your appearance but also in your soul" will make women feel loved and valued not just for their outer beauty but also for the profound qualities within. Such compliments not only boost women's confidence, but also create a deeper connection in relationships. Women feel that they are being appreciated for not just their looks, but also their character and soul, which makes them feel safe and happy in the relationship. Praising humor and the ability to ease situations. Humor is one of the qualities that women are very proud of, especially when they have the ability to ease tension or uplift the spirits of those around them. A woman who can make everyone laugh and create a comfortable atmosphere in stressful situations always receives high regard. Compliments about her humor and ability to make others feel joyful and at ease will make women feel special and valued. This also shows that men appreciate women's intelligence in handling situations and resolving issues. These compliments foster understanding, making the relationship between the two people more intimate and easier to share. Praising how women treat others. One of the things that women love to be praised for is how they treat those around them. Kindness, care, and respect for others are qualities that women particularly emphasize. When men compliment women on how they treat others, it not only shows appreciation but also respect for women's virtues. Compliments about her thoughtfulness, compassion, and how she builds relationships with family, friends, or colleagues will make her feel proud and happy. Specifically, these compliments reflect a proper appreciation of women's character and values, making them feel loved and respected. Compliments have great power in making women feel joyful and more confident. However, not all compliments bring positive value. Only sincere, subtle compliments that highlight women's intelligence, talents, beauty, and special qualities can truly create joy and happiness for them. Men, when complimenting their wives or girlfriends, need to be subtle and understand what makes their partner feel loved and valued. From there, they can build a stronger and happier relationship.
Hello Everione. Welcome to the channel Love and Mariage.
In marital life, women and men both have distinct emotional and spiritual needs. However, one of the essential factors that cannot be overlooked in maintaining a healthy marriage is the emotional connection between husband and wife. Especially for women, they not only need concern on a material level but also need to feel love, care, and the presence of a man in their lives. When a man lacks expressions of concern or does not adequately meet emotional needs, women will feel deprived and lost. In such cases, they may begin to feel a spiritual and emotional deficiency, and the signs of lacking masculinity become increasingly evident. So, what are the signs that indicate women are missing masculine energy? Let's explore this article to understand more about these signs and their impact on marriage and spousal relationships. The first sign is the lack of attention and mental care. One of the most obvious signs that a woman feels a lack of masculine energy is the deprivation of attention and mental care from her husband. In marriage, men are typically responsible for protecting and caring not only on a material level but also ensuring an emotional connection with their wives. When women no longer receive support, encouragement, or kind words from their husbands, they will feel unvalued. Especially when men stop taking time to share, converse, or express simple affectionate gestures like hugging, kissing, or giving compliments, women will begin to feel lonely and deprived. These small gestures not only help maintain intimacy, but also allow them to feel love and concern from their partners. The second sign is a change in attitude and communication behavior. When women feel a lack of masculine energy, one of the noticeable signs is a change in their attitude and communication behavior. They will become less talkative, quiet, and unable to express their true feelings. The lack of listening and sharing from the man causes them to feel no longer interested in communicating. Conversations between spouses become forced, unnatural, and lack the closeness they once had. This not only diminishes the connection in the relationship, but also creates a significant distance between the two. Women who lack masculine energy will tend to withdraw, not sharing their problems, feelings, or needs with their husbands, leading to a lack of empathy and understanding in the marriage. The third sign is seeking attention from outsiders. When women feel a lack of attention from their husbands, they may seek attention from others, particularly from other men. This is not only a need for communication but also a search for feelings of being loved, cared for, and understood. Women who lack masculine energy may easily be attracted to those around them, who can listen to them and care about their feelings. This may not necessarily lead to infidelity, but if not resolved in time, this search can create cracks in the marital relationship. When women do not receive care from their husbands, they will start to feel the absence of an important part of their lives, and this lack can make them feel lost, needing to find acceptance and love elsewhere. 4. Changes in sexual desire. A lack of emotional attraction and feelings of being unloved can lead to changes in women's sexual desire. Once women no longer feel an emotional and physical connection with their husbands, they may become indifferent and lose interest in intimacy. They will feel dissatisfied with their sexual lives due to the absence of emotional factors, care, and attention from their partner. This is not merely a lack of physical attraction, but a feeling of being unloved and a lack of sufficient attention to maintain a healthy sexual relationship. Women lacking masculine energy may avoid or feel uncomfortable whenever their husbands seek intimacy, and this causes hurt for both parties in the relationship. 5. Feelings of fatigue and lack of energy. A prominent sign that many women experience when lacking masculine energy is feelings of fatigue and lack of energy in life. When they do not receive care and sharing from their husbands, women may feel more stressed and pressured in family life and work. The absence of support and companionship from their husbands makes them feel exhausted both physically and mentally. This fatigue arises not only from daily tasks, but also from the lack of emotional attraction. When women do not feel love and attention from their partners, they easily feel stuck, lose interest in their surroundings, and are more prone to feelings of depression. They will feel fatigued both physically and mentally, which gradually affects their quality of life. 6. Lack of safety and protection. In a marital relationship, women always seek safety and protection from their men. They desire a partner who can stand up to protect and support them in times of difficulty. However, when their husbands are no longer a solid support system, this lack of attraction causes women to feel insecure and lonely. They will feel unprotected and unshielded in life, leading to an emotional loss. Women lacking masculine energy will feel unsafe in their marital relationship, diminishing their sense of happiness and comfort in their shared life. Finally, difficulties in establishing emotional closeness. The signs of women lacking masculine energy are not easy to recognize if we do not pay attention to the small changes in their emotions and behaviors. The absence of emotional attraction, care, and attention can lead to profound wounds in the marital relationship, making both partners feel lost and unhappy. To maintain a happy and lasting marriage, both spouses need to continuously care for, pay attention to, and understand each other. Especially for men, spending time listening and showing love will be the key to maintaining connection and bonding in marriage. When women feel loved, respected, and protected, the relationship between the two will become stronger and happier. The signs of women lacking masculine energy are not easy to recognize if we do not pay attention to the small changes in their emotions and behaviors. The lack of affection, attention, and care can lead to deep wounds in the marital relationship, causing both partners to feel isolated and unhappy. To maintain a happy and sustainable marriage, both spouses need to continually care for, pay attention to, and understand each other. Especially for men, taking the time to listen and express love will be the key to maintaining connection and bonding in marriage. When women feel loved, respected, and protected, the relationship between the two will become stronger and happier.
Do you see These sind es true?
Please share your thoughts.
Hello Everione. Welcome to the Love and Marriage channel.
Do women who have affairs with married men find happiness? Infidelity is a sensitive topic that has never stopped causing controversy in society. When it comes to women cheating, most people often think of secret relationships with single or uncommitted men. However, there is an undeniable reality that many women choose to cheat with men who are already married. This raises the question of why women accept to love a man with a family. Are they truly happy in this relationship, or is it all bitterness and pain? Some women accept to enter into this wrong relationship out of love, passion, or personal gain. What's more, many of them feel satisfied in some way. But is that real happiness? Or just temporary pleasures traded for long-term consequences? Let's delve deeper to better understand what women may feel satisfied with when having affairs with married men. What do women gain from this relationship? 1. Satisfaction from being cherished, treated like a queen. One of the things that makes women feel fulfilled when loving married men is the feeling of being specially cherished. Why do married men tend to pamper more than single men? They have experience in relationships and understand women's psychology. A man who is already married usually has gone through many years of marriage and is accustomed to caring for and understanding women. They know when to say sweet words, when to show concern, and when to remain silent. They always try to compensate. Because they carry a sense of guilt in betraying their wives, they tend to pamper their mistresses more to make up for it. They know how to create surprises and stimulate emotions. Secret dates always bring a more thrilling and exciting feeling than ordinary relationships. Thus, married men often know how to refresh feelings and create romantic moments to keep their mistresses engaged.
What do women gain when pampered by married men?
They receive attention, care, and enjoy romantic gestures that perhaps their husbands or past partners never provided. They feel more special than the legal wives, even though this may not be the case. They feel respected and placed above all else when they are with their lovers. They enjoy not having to worry about responsibilities and can simply enjoy love. Another attractive point of this relationship is the freedom, without binding responsibilities. They only need to enjoy the fun moments without worrying about children, cooking, or responsibilities at home and abroad. They don't have to worry about men with wives being too clingy, because married men won't require their mistresses to worry about their lives. This makes cheating women feel more comfortable compared to loving a single man, who may demand that they take care of him or devote their entire lives to him. Enjoying love without the pressure of marriage, women can indulge in love and romance without having to think about getting married, becoming a wife, or being a mother. 3. Joy from exciting secret dates. An affair always comes with thrill and secrecy. This creates an irresistible sense of excitement. What is special about the thrill of secrecy? The feeling of being forbidden only increases the attraction. When something is off limits, it often becomes more enticing. The fear of being discovered and the secret meetings make love more dramatic and intense. Those fleeting yet emotional moments are quite different from regular relationships, as affairs don't allow much time together. Therefore, every meeting becomes more memorable. The novelty helps avoid boredom. For women who are married or have experienced long-term relationships, infidelity may bring a refreshing feeling, escaping the monotony of married life. 4. Joy from having another woman's man, the sense of conquest. Some women have a mentality of conquest, enjoying the feeling of stealing a man away from another. Why do they feel this way?
The feeling of victory.
When a married man chooses her, a woman may feel more attractive than the official wife. Satisfying their ego, some women enjoy being pursued and flirted with, regardless of whether the man is already married. However, this feeling usually doesn't last, as sooner or later, they must face the reality that they are just the third party. Cheating women with married men may find joy in certain aspects, such as being pampered, not being bound by responsibilities, enjoying the thrill, and experiencing a sense of conquest. However, these joys are only temporary and not sustainable. Most affairs don't have happy endings. When married men become tired or get caught, they will return to their families, while cheating women will suffer many emotional scars and social stigma. More importantly, true happiness never comes from secretive affairs. A lasting relationship can only be built on genuine love, respect, and ethics. What do you think about this topic? Please share your views.